One of the most unique aspects of selling AI services, one that can really lower this resistance that a lot of people face, is unfortunately very overlooked. I haven't seen anyone talk about this yet, which is you don't have to tell them how good your AI services are. You can just show them how good your AI services are. A couple of things I want you to keep in mind. It's actually not that easy for you to explain to business owners, especially small to medium sized business owners, everything that AI can do for them. Okay. It's not very new technology, but fairly new technology. It hasn't been that long that it's been accessible to pretty much anyone. So keep that in mind. And trust me, they will not make an effort to try to understand that. They have way better priorities and way better things to do than trying to see how AI can help their business. Second thing, they are not nearly as excited as you are about this AI thing, which really ties with the first one. They're not going to be excited towards something that they don't even understand how it can help them. Okay, keep that in mind too. And there is a very specific point that I'm noticing everybody talk about, and I don't necessarily think is a good thing, which is chatbots. If you spend a couple of time on YouTube, it seems that the only thing that AI can do for people is chatbots. Now, I do understand that chatbots are a very big thing, that there is a lot of possibilities. But if you mention the word chatbot or automated responses or automated customer service to a lot of business owners, you immediately just created another thing that you have to overcome. You just created a problem because most of them are traumatized. Why is that? Let's be honest. Automated responses and chatbots so far have not been great. Okay, a lot of people have had traumas with them. A lot of people only become irritated whenever you mention automated responses, and they want to get out of the chatbot or out of the automated response or out of the automated customer service as fast as possible. So if you go to a business owner that has no idea what AI can do, and you tell them that you can create a chatbot for them, most likely you're going to put yourself in an even harder position than if you didn't tell them that you could build them a chatbot. Another point, whenever you show them something created with AI, an AI integration, an AI chatbot, whatever, you are the first person doing that. Trust me, nobody has created something with AI and shown them like live, or you send them a link, whatever it is. Whenever you do that, not only you set yourself apart, but you become the most trusted AI source on the planet because you were the first one that did that. Okay, and showing people the possibilities with AI not only is way more powerful, as I mentioned, but it's way easier. You have to understand that when you do that, you're bringing them something that is tangible. And whenever you work with services, it's very hard. It is very hard for you to bring that tangible aspect to a service because the very nature of services sometimes is not to be tangible. So when you bring them something, it really sets yourself apart. There are way other important aspects of being able to create something to show clients, and that's what I want to show in this class. I'm John Galante, and nearly 8 years ago, I began a journey that has since allowed me to collaborate with hundreds of clients globally, deeply influencing not only my life, but those of my family and business partners. Being from Brazil with very limited resources, it was only through free YouTube content that I was able to do that. I'm now giving back on the same platform, offering complete, comprehensive, and high-quality courses entirely for free. To me, education is a beacon of hope, a tool for empowerment, and a gateway to opportunities. It is my vision and hope that this content allows you to uplift your life through honest, ethical, and exceptional work. Although this channel operates independently from my corporate endeavors, I understand that some of you will be interested in our services. For those, contact links to our Brazilian and US representatives will be in the description. Okay, so let's dive a little bit deeper into the whole don't tell show thing. So again, you need to realize that this is a massive AI advantage. It's not very easy for you to bring that tangible aspect to services, and with AI, you can do that. So make sure you take advantage of it. The idea is, of course, pretty basic, which is you have to create what you want to sell and make it available to the public, to people that are interested in your services. And that can be, again, chatbots, even though I've mentioned before why I think that you should never only talk about chatbots. Data analysis tools, we will have a video only on that because I think this is one of the most important aspects that AI are bringing to the small and medium-sized businesses. You don't have to rely on, for example, expensive, very complex BI software, email responders, CRM integrations, etc. You can quote unquote pre-create all of those. Okay, it's not only chatbots. Now, some of the benefits, apart from being able to show that to clients, are you're going to gain experience on how much work it is to actually create the systems. Trust me, it's way more work than you think. When I first decided to implement an AI service, AI automation service to a client, I actually thought it would be way easier and way more effortless than it actually was. It took way longer than I predicted. And whenever you're creating a system for yourself, let's say you want to create a chatbot for yourself so you can show the clients how it works, that will be the least amount of time that you'll ever spend. Because creating something for yourself takes way less time than creating something to other people, because you have to deal with their expectations. You have to fix any errors that might be showing up. You have to talk to them. You have to develop things that are applicable to their specific cases. Okay, so keep that in mind. And again, remember that the one you create for you is going to be the easiest and the most time efficient one. Not only that, but it can create your own templates, and that is massive. Okay, we're going to mention a lot of times how AI is one of the very few services that you can almost copy and paste your solutions between clients. Okay, almost. Of course, you have to create some unique aspects. You have to adapt some unique aspects per client, but there is a lot of things that can be pre-made. And just in contrast, think about SMMA, paid traffic campaigns, Facebook ads, Meta ads, Google ads, whatever you want to say. It is pretty much impossible for you to create a template. It is pretty much impossible for you to create a copy-paste template. Of course, you can and you should have frameworks that you work with. For example, if somebody wants to run a Meta ad for their e-com business, they sell electronics, and you've worked with dozens of other electronic shops that have an e-com on Meta ads, you probably know what the structure of the ads are going to be like, right? You know that you're going to be using X, Y, and Z campaign objective. You know that you probably have to make their social networks a little bit more populated and so forth, but you can't just copy and paste it. With AI solutions, a lot of times you can with minimal adaptation, okay? Especially if you are able to really align the expectations and show stuff to the clients beforehand. So not only you are gaining experience of understanding how much time it actually takes, how much effort it actually takes, not only you are creating something that is going to bring that tangible aspect to the client, but you're also creating your templates already. If you have ever provided any sort of service, you can truly understand now how a notice, as I've written in here, and how massive this is, how important this is. But there's a caveat to that, and I think that many of you by now have already understood it. You're going to be judged based off what you show them. So you have to make sure that what you show them is incredibly good, state-of-the-art examples. If you show them a chatbot that you developed, and this chatbot gives very poor answers, or even worse, does not give any answers at all, or even worse, gives them the wrong answers, they're most likely not going to work with you, but they're most likely not going to work with anyone that sells a sort of AI services, and they're going to tell their friends and family, hey, look at this guy, he's sending me this, it doesn't even work, like, can you picture if I had that in my company? So be aware of that. You need to create something that is very robust, that is as much as possible error-proof. Okay, there is a Japanese concept, philosophy called poka-yoke. I'm going to have a video only on that, which is the idea of creating something that is error-proof. You have to have that whenever you're creating these templates, whenever you're creating these examples that are going to be shown to the clients, because you are 100% going to be judged off these examples. So make sure that whatever it is that you're creating, it's very good, all right? But of course, you should be creating state-of-the-art, very good, very robust systems for everybody. So it's better that you start off the right way. It's better that you understand how much time it takes to create such robust, such fail-proof systems. So I guess by now you can understand how powerful it is for you to be able, the fact that you are able to preload the work and the fact that you were able to actually show them what it is that you're selling. Of course, I hope that by now you have the creativity to come up with your own ideas. Creativity is going to be one of the most important, if not the most important factor when it comes to working with AI. I'm going to have a video just on that. But again, if you're telling them just what you hear on the internet, just what you listen on videos, for example, if you're just mentioning to them chatbots, again, I already mentioned a couple of times why that is not the best option. And if you're not able to truly understand the depth of their business and correlate that with a solution that you are going to come up with, you're going to be a replicator. And my belief is that soon enough, such easy, low effort, low creativity applications will be way more accessible to the public than they are now. People are going to be able to develop their own, for example, custom trained chatbots. What differentiates and what has differentiated my business and many of the successful businesses that I know in SMMA, for example, is our creativity to go beyond what is immensely obvious. Because what is obvious tends to work when there's very little competition. What is obvious tends to work when technology is still very young. But you're going to need a lot of creativity, not only to work with other businesses and to develop solutions for other businesses, but to manage your own business. Okay, to be an entrepreneur, to manage a company, to manage human beings is something that requires constant innovation and constant creativity. Okay, so it's better that you already get yourself accustomed to that and you start to train that from the get-go. With that being said, I hope that this very short class brought you a new perspective on why you should be preloading the work, why you should be showing people what you're actually selling them instead of telling them, and just helps you to start to train that which is what you want to sell. Okay, my belief is that if you truly are going to get into this, you should probably be doing this already, not only now that you watched this video, but anyway, I hope this helps you and I'll see you in the next one.